Hey guys and gals, thanks for watching. I'm Samir Nefsi, and I had the pleasure of attending the Color Purple's touring opening last night, and let me tell you, you don't want to miss this one. You are nothing but captivated from the second you sit down. The Pittsburgh Cultural Trust and Broadway Across America have brought the soulful, heart-wrenching, Tony Award-winning musical, The Color Purple, here to the Burgh. And that cast is going to be sure to sing it out. Let's take a look at opening. The Color Purple is being brought to the Burgh for the 2017-2018 PNC Broadway Across America Pittsburgh series. You might remember the 2016 Broadway revival that won 2 2016 Tony Awards, including Best Revival of a Musical, 2 Drama Desk Awards, including Outstanding Revival of a Musical, and a 2016 Grammy Award for Best Musical Theater Album, just to name a few awards.
I love the singing, I love the entertainment that they give. I've never seen it live, but the screenplay is awesome, and it was an Oscar winner, and I want to see that performance tonight.
The Color Purple is based off of Allison Walker's Pulitzer Prize-winning novel and the Warner Brothers motion picture of the same name. The show is an epic tale that tells the life of Celie, an African-American woman living in the South who survives incredible abuse and bigotry. Events seem to brighten up after Celie finds companionship. This show proves that being true to yourself and embracing one's self-beauty never goes out of style.
Read about the show that really stuck out to me the most is how this show is about female empowerment. It's about, especially, I think it's really that this is a very timely show for where we are right now as far as women and abuse and how we handle those situations. And I think The Color Purple captures it in its own way, and especially from the perspective of women of color. This is a strong show. This is about strong women, and that message is in the music, it's in everything that the show puts together.
I think what's important about The Color Purple is that we're all people on the inside, and I think it's important for us to remember that when we're faced with adversity.
The tour is being led by 3 ladies that helped to bring the show to life on Broadway. Adrienne Hick as Celie, Carla Stewart as Shrugs Avery, and Carrie Comprie. What a treat that was to attend. But before the show started, I had the chance to go backstage and talk with one of the talented members of the cast, Bianca Horne. Let's take a look. Hey guys, thank you for tuning back in. So we are now backstage at The Color Purple. We're here with Bianca Horne, who's in the show. How are you?
I'm doing great. We just finished sound check, so getting ready to start the show in about half an hour. Feeling good.
Definitely, you guys sounded great. I was out in the lobby when you were doing that.
Thank you.
No problem. So today I followed you on Instagram. I noticed you're on Mount Washington.
Yes.
How's the Burgh?
Funny story. So I was taking what you call the
incline?
The incline, and this random lady was there showing this woman around, and I was like, oh, you look like you're having fun. Can I join you? And so she just took me on the tour with her friend and took me to like a bakery and all the stores up there and like all the cute views. So I had a free tour guide.
Great. So you went to school down south.
Yes.
So you had warm weather, and now you're up in the cold. Not always the best. I know I'm like not that happy with
I'm
weather.
originally from Port-au-Prince, Haiti, so I'm like,
okay.
Yeah, I love the sun.
Definitely.
It's cold.
Great. So you've had some incredible credits rolling from Hairspray to Sister Act, now to Color Purple.
Yeah.
What has been like the touring life, I imagine, different from like Hairspray to now?
The difference is I'm not 20. So I sleep more. No, I think it really depends on like what show you're doing, the energy of the show. Hairspray was just such a bubbly pop kind of a show, so the energy was just completely different from this show. This show just, it feels more grounded and spiritual, and everyone in the cast, you get that sense. Speaking to everyone, we feel like family after being together for 3 months, whereas like Hairspray was like, who's going out tonight? What restaurant are we going to? It just felt like we were just high school kids and just really enjoying our best lives, whereas this feels more mature and more grounded, definitely, for sure.
Definitely. So did you get to see The Color Purple when it was on Broadway?
The Color Purple was my favorite show, book, movie ever. So yes, I saw it 3 times. I had friends who were on the show, and I cried and wept and prayed I would get this job, and I did. So I'm very happy.
That's amazing. So what was that like whenever you did get the call that you were now cast in the
I
show?
was actually at work, and I worked the front desk of a fitness studio, and I started weeping. So people were like trying to check in for their workouts. I was like, I can't. I'm in the color purple.
That's great. So then, did you see? So there's 3 women there.
Adriana, Carla, and Carrie.
Yeah. So did you get to see them when they were on?
Yes, actually, Carla and I, who play Shug, we're friends. We actually did a show together back in like 2010 and fell in love with each other. And I knew she was in the show, so I went to go see it so many times because she would cover Sophia, Shug, and her track on Broadway.
Oh, wow.
So I tried to see her in every track she played. And I actually got to see Carrie perform once. I never got to see Adriana, but I get to see her every night now. So it's
Now
wonderful.
you're getting every day.
Yeah.
So that's great. You get to obviously like be with your friends.
Yeah.
And on tour. That is so cool.
It's really cool.
So this show gets pretty dark at some points.
Yeah.
There's some like pretty deep things that go on. So how, because you seem very bubbly, how do you like perform that each night on stage, and then like you go to that dark place and then you come out and you're still like super happy and have like great energy?
I think you have to, and all of us, we learn how to journey through this. It's remembering what the story is about, and we go to the dark place so that you can see her resilience and her strength, and without seeing her in that darkness, you can't understand her light. You can't understand her strength and the journey that she goes through to make her the grounded and wonderful character that Celie is. So I feel like we go to that dark place so that we can show you how the audacity of hope and what that looks like.
Right.
Yeah.
So then going through your everyday lives, do you ever find it hard to like get to that place whenever like something super emotional is going on? Or
I think because of the context of the show, it makes you lean into it. Since we started the tour, we've had people who have lost grandmothers, family friends who they basically considered family, and instead of trying to separate personal life in the show, you use that energy, that frustration, the loss into it, because again, through whatever circumstances you go through, there is life, there is celebration, there is resilience, and we use that to fuel what we're doing in the show.
Right, definitely.
Yeah.
That's wow. So being a Haitian American woman in the show, what is that like to get to portray this to like younger girls who are going to be looking up to you?
It feels amazing. I feel blessed. It doesn't feel real sometimes to look at the audience and to see how the story we are telling every night affects them. I came to this country from Port-au-Prince, Haiti when I was 6, and my sister and I, by the time we got to our teenage years, read the book, read the movie. We felt like those 2 little girls discovering themselves in a new place, and to be able to tell this story every night and know that it's affecting a little girl like it affected me, this is the dream being realized.
Definitely.
In essence, yeah.
So then how does it, like whenever you guys come up for curtain call and seeing the like emotion that you guys just brought out and like the emotion in the audience, what does that feel like as a performer?
It's exciting, it's fun. Sometimes you get caught up in it, and some of us get choked up during the last number. It's so celebratory, but you just see someone down. Sometime, I remember last week in Detroit, there was this man, he must have been like 6'4", stocky man weeping. Like, how does that not affect you emotionally when you just see someone crumble and truly emotionally connect with the story we're telling? It's overwhelming.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be me tonight. I can tell you already.
I'm gonna look out for you.
Nobody's gonna me. So you got to see the revival. Did you get to see the original?
I saw the original. I have seen Color Purple in all of its productions.
Did you get to see, I believe Renee was in the original. Did you get to see
Renee? I didn't see. I saw it after Renee. I know. I didn't see Renee. I miss Renee.
Everyone misses you.
I actually was auditioning and I saw Renee walking. Clearly, she doesn't know me. Yes, in New York.
Oh my God.
I was auditioning on like 42nd Street or something, and I was like, Renee, I love you. She was like, what are you doing? I was like, I just came for an audition. I want to be you. She was like, girl, you going to be here. I was like, yes, I want to be you, Renee.
Yes, thank you,
She's so
Renee.
awesome.
That's like me whenever I went to New York. I was literally like outside like the Hamilton Theater. I was like, Renee? Like, anywhere, Renee? Maybe
Waiting,
she's coming.
please show up.
Just like, please tell me how. She liked my tweet. I was like, we're cool now.
We're friends.
Definitely BFFs. So with the original compared to the revival, just like the set is completely different. Like,
I feel like the whole thing is different. I feel like they're 2 very different concepts, but they are both honestly telling the same story. I don't think you should compare the 2. The first one was just this amazing spectacle. You just saw colors, and it was gorgeous. But in the same vein, this one kind of strips all of it and brings you just to the heart of the story and forces you to focus and listen in. I love them both. I know some people like one or the other, but I just think they're both beautiful productions in their own right.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Being a performer on like a set, since this is the revival, what is that like performing on like such a minimal set? Because you practically create like the world.
Yes.
It's like wood, it's like pieces of board, chairs,
Yeah.
some pieces of fabric, and you transform the stage into the world that The Color Purple lives in.
It forces you to be an honest actor. It forces you to really follow the script and do what is written. Because if you don't do that, then it's not honest. You're not really telling the story. You're kind of just making stuff up. So it really makes you a smarter actor, but also makes the audience a smarter audience, because we're forcing you to imagine all of these things that we're creating. We're creating different sets. We're just moving chairs from stage right to stage left. So you have to be with us the whole time to understand what we're doing. So it's making us smarter. It's making you smarter.
Definitely, yeah, because I was wondering that. I was like just thinking like personally, because whenever like you look up the promo pics, I was just like, that's like incredible that like you literally have to be
even
in
the
zone.
costumes. Like I think in the whole show, there's one costume change, if that, for everyone.
Oh wow.
It's very minimal. Yeah.
Definitely, yeah, because that's beautiful within itself.
Yeah.
Obviously. So what is one thing that the audience should take away from watching The Color Purple, whether you be a child or the 6-year-old man?
They should take away that at the end of the day, trust yourself, trust in the journey that you're going through, and know that you will not only survive your tribulations or circumstances, your difficult circumstances, but you will thrive. You will discover who you are. You will find out that you are whole in of yourself. Find out that you are resilient, that you are enough in your life. And I think if you listen and if you focus for 2.5 hours, you'll leave the theater believing not only that of Celie, but of yourself.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
All right, so I have one last question.
Come on.
All right, what is your favorite color?
Really?
Is it purple? Is it
It's
not?
not.
Oh, what
It's
is it?
red.
Oh, ooh, oh no.
Sorry.
Thank you so much for
Thank
doing
you.
this.
Thank you.
And then hopefully you have time to catch The Color Purple as it's in Pittsburgh. You don't want to miss.
What a joy she was. After interviewing her and then watching her slay on stage, you go, Bianca, and the rest of the Color Purple cast. Like I said, you don't want to miss this. I'm Samir Nefsi, and thank you for watching. Till next time, Pittsburgh.